Hey guys, so I'm still here. There's been a reason I haven't posted for a while, but I usually think out all of my videos and how they're gonna go and plan. And I think I'm just gonna do this one completely raw, unedited, because I don't feel like editing and everything seems raw and real and nothing makes sense. So why not my video too? Um, Obviously I haven't posted for a while. There's a lot going on. I'm probably gonna cry. So if you don't want to see that, just skip on to the next video. And if you want to know what's going on, hang around. So end of February, my dad got sick out of nowhere. Went to the emergency room and they admitted him. And as much as I just want to run through the conversation and say everything was great, whatever, it's not. But it's like really just been life changing, I feel like. So he went to the hospital. He lived in Florida. And my brother went down, and I went down shortly after. So basically the month of March, he and I spent our time down there together and separately, fighting with the hospital, taking care of my dad, getting what he needed, making end-of-life preparations, because that's where we were headed. It was out of nowhere, kind of. It's unexpected. And man, it took a toll on me. So I quit running. Like, time didn't allow for that. Life did not allow for that. And it's probably the first time in a very long time that I just didn't care if I ran or not. It came, I think at first that I just didn't have the time. I was taking care of my dad. I was back and forth from Kentucky to Florida, Kentucky, Florida, Kentucky, Florida. Just constantly. I have kids, I have work. Thank God work just let me go. They were like, go do whatever you need to do. So I'm really grateful for that time, but it's rocked my world, to be honest. So while I was down there, I ran a couple of times. I had some really cool things kind of happen, honestly. That's in a different video, but so I'm sure I'll keep referencing it throughout my videos that I post, because it is still very prevalent. He passed away March 26th. And, we're almost almost middle of June, and I'm still not in a place that's good. Everything seems difficult. Grief is a force to be reckoned with. I swear I never saw this coming. Like there's a ton I want to say, and then I also just want to rush through this. There's a lot of stuff, I guess that comes along with losing a parent, especially being with him and taking care of him and making sure everything was how he wanted it. And, I think my brother and I both executed that 100%, which I'm really proud of us for doing that. But everything else is taking a back burner, and I'm trying to find a new normal, which I hate that phrase because I don't want it to be a new normal. But as much as I'm dealing with that, it's affecting everything else because I was gone for a month. So I'm trying to play the catch-up game of getting things back on track for basically leaving my house for almost a month, and now having another one to take care of, and just end-of-life things that come along with losing a parent, and trying to find a new mental space that I'm supposed to be in, or how to deal with things. So some days I just cry, and some days, just here recently, I've now gotten to where I can think about something to my dad, and it's happy and not sad all the time. So I have not been running. I have not been cycling. I mean, I can probably count on one hand how many times I've ran or rode in 2 months. I did do a race. I don't even think I made a video about it. I placed in my age group. I don't know how. I ran the half marathon with little to no training. I did some video and didn't post it because I didn't care. Which sucks because it's actually a really cool story. So maybe I'll at least sit and talk and do a video about that, because it is a cool story. It does involve my dad, and it does involve running. So I decided this week, what is today, June 10th, that I have got to get back into it because I have psoriatic arthritis. I've had it for a few years and I'm having a huge flare up right now. I've really had it managed for a while, but if I don't exercise and I eat like crap and I am stressed, I have flare-ups. That's what happens when you have an autoimmune disease. And I have not been exercising and I've been eating like crap and I am stressed. So I just also found out in the middle of going from Florida to Kentucky to Florida, like dealing with my dad, I came back for 5 days because I had a doctor's appointment with a specialist. So I found out carpal tunnel, like moderate carpal tunnel in my right hand and mild in my left. But because I'm having a flare up of psoriatic arthritis, apparently it also flares up carpal tunnel because my median nerve gets inflamed and it puts pressure on there and it makes it really difficult. So I've been wearing a brace. I don't have it on right now because I was dealing with the chickens, but I'm starting to have a lot of pain in my right hand. A lot of inflammation, a lot of fatigue. And I know that's all exercise, diet, and stress. So this week I'm throwing myself into it. It's Tuesday. I signed up for a race tonight. They have a 5K race during the summer, so I'm making myself do that. There's a race on Saturday, which is part of the Run the 502 that I'm signed up again for this year. So that'll make me run at least twice this week. I would like to get another day of running or riding in this week also. But I think if I get back into working out, cycling and running, it's going to put me in a better mental space because I always feel better when I'm doing that. I'm definitely the person, if I don't run, I get angry. My boyfriend's like, please go for a run. Like, I feel sorry for him because he has been dealing with me for 2.5 months. Not in a good spot. But that's the gist of it. It's been very busy, a lot of work, a lot of heartache, a lot of, I don't care. That's where I'm at, if I'm honest. I don't care. And then when I do, it's not enough to do anything about it. So I think I've gained 10 pounds in 2.5 months. I should care. I should care. And I'm getting back on that. But anyways, if anybody else has been where I've been, and I'm sure you have, I'm sorry that you know how this feels. If anybody hasn't been here, consider yourself lucky. I've always made it known I'm a very like emotional and mental runner. I run and it helps my mental health. And right now I've gone through like probably the biggest, hardest thing that I've gone through and I'm not running, so it's a double whammy. So anyways, I like to keep it real. I like to talk obviously, but I put this off for a really long time. I've had people reach out, hey, are you okay? What's going on? Where's the YouTube videos? I just haven't had it in me, but I've really wanted to post and just don't care while also caring. I don't know. Nothing makes sense. But I'm getting there. I'm getting better. And as if I didn't have enough going on, y'all can see this fun little bundle. Come here. It started out fostering. Don't tell my children. She's probably going to end up staying. But this makes me happy. This little thing was found in a garage with like 4 other siblings that had passed. One of them was, there was a 5th one that came here, but it was already too late. But this one is thriving with this big old belly. But this little thing makes things fun and better and it's snuggly. So anyways, you saying hi. Say hello. So that's where I've been. Make me accountable. Help me get back into my routine. Ask for videos, something. Give me ideas. I don't know. I know y'all don't probably enjoy the little 5K runs, but it's something right now to keep me motivated and to hopefully get me back on track and in a better headspace. I don't know. I guess thanks for watching. I hope you guys keep sticking around because I need some accountability. So have a good day.